Hello my friends and welcome back to our Let's Play Hidden Agenda for the PS5. My name is FlightlessBird, this is Supermassive Games channel, and welcome to the all the question marks run. I mean, I don't know what this is gonna be. I have ideas on how to do this, but there's so many variations in this game that even if I were to map something out, there's a chance it may not happen. So with that said, we're just going to go through one last time our final run and try to figure out if we can see anything different, because that's the goal of these games, right? So without further ado, let's get to it. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. I think what we're gonna do to start is be cautious. I'm pretty sure I said confident the last couple times.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Like I said, the end goal here is to try to do something different than before.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode. I'll see you in there.
And there's no idea if we're going to be able to see anything different. I mean, this may just be a similar playthrough that the others have been, but I'm gonna do my best. I will do my best.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Hit the target? What are we hitting? Oh, there's like something on the floor. Let's not do it this time. Great job, Becky. Great job there. Because I remember jumping over that the first time. Let us investigate. Wait, are we already at the trapper? If so, that was lightning speed. Courageous or cautious? Let's go courageous.
I'm going in alone.
To shoot,
That looked
move
different
your
that
pointer
time.
onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open fire yet, but I'm gonna see if I can fire the second time.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out of here.
Commanding.
Hands up! Hands up! I'm not gonna say it again!
Threatening.
Freeze!
Drop the gun.
Don't move.
Won't you get in trouble for that though?
Came to a dramatic end tonight.
Like
as
firing on an
police
unarmed man?
arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn.
I mean, if he's a
Finn
threat
is wanted
though.
in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he
I
is
think in
punished.
that case it would be
This
okay
man,
because you
the
know that
so-called
he's
trapper killer, has terrorized our community
he's someone
with his
who
brutal
is
murder spree.
suspected
He'll be
as
tracking his
being
victims so
a
our
murderer.
brave first responders became victims themselves. These
But still, it is
innocent
kind of
people were
suspicious that
targeted
she's
for
alone
no
when
other
she
reason
fires,
than
you
to
know?
play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn.
And we know there's no way
You
to
have
change
committed
this,
crimes
right?
of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
And an agenda. One last time, my friends. One last time. Are you excited as I
Tap the
am?
logbook button on your app.
'Cause I'm
Read
excited.
plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
And I have been working in the background, on my DPA video, of course. That's gonna take me a while because, unfortunately, life's just been very busy. But secondly, I've been working on trying to get my controller set up for Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Because that's the next game I'm playing. And the problem is I'm trying to get play on the Wii, which is hard. But I actually got myself an actual Wii controller and a Wiimote. And I'm hoping with those things I can hook it up to my PC through through a Bluetooth device, and I'll be able to play that way.
Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Hopefully.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Caught another pair of John Does this weekend.
Been a while since I've seen you.
We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marty the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
What a jerk.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
I'm bitter.
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
Hey, just promise me you won't do anything. Don't give IA anything to work with. At least while the inquiry's still open.
Restraint.
Yeah, thanks. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office.
I don't know which way I'm going with
Marty.
conversation choices. Just
I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing
Going-
internal affairs investigation, but
I wish I had a
it starts
heart or a
affecting my best
brain.
detective.
I'm sorry, sir.
I could just
Hey,
choose all
don't
heart or all
apologize.
brain, but that's not
You're a
the
good
case.
cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Oh, let's see.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
Better than a cup of coffee.
That was a quick conversation there. I did a
Got your
lot
message.
faster.
Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Optimistic.
I know how to get what I need. Call you after. Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. Piss around and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Oh, maybe I should have said something like a long time ago.
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did?
I mean, in all seriousness, it's been a while. Your time's up.
I'm sorry, Finn, but your time is up.
Wait, please, Miss Graves.
We're done.
It was Adam. Adam Jones. From the orphanage.
I'm listening.
He was my friend. Went through the same hell as me. He killed them. It was Adam, not me.
He doesn't exist.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out of road, so you're buying yourself a little extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. But there's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again.
Except it's been 5 years. I've talked about this before. I guess I shouldn't beat a dead horse.
Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
Magic.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, it's better if I draw you a map.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kinda need to show you myself, you know?
Curious.
So let's say you're telling the truth. You don't know where he is now. Sounds to me like he's left you high and dry.
I know what Adam's like. The kind of places he hangs around.
Settle down.
We could go together. Check it out.
You gotta give me more than that, or you ain't going nowhere.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane.
Adam told me this wouldn't happen.
He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
Pessimistic.
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, might be a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry.
No violence here.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down.
Have we ever told her no?
It's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the Trapper. And if he dies, the Trapper is still out there.
Have we ever said no here? I don't think we ever have. But I'm afraid if I say no, we're not going to get the Trapper on our... with us. Oh. I think there's more opportunities with us with the Trapper than without the Trapper. So fine, I'll stay supportive.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Because it says here, confession, that Ripple event, that we took...
Thank you so much for seeing me so
Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. So if we say no there,
I just spoke with
then we never take the story to him. And if we never take the story to him, then we could never get him off.
You can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Okay, now I was suggested that I say skeptical and then see if that leads to us. Does this first choice matter?
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage, same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
Well, that's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Yeah, you see that first choice I don't think matters at all.
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there and we need to
I don't think this choice matters either.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
Yeah, I think this is the only choice that actually matters.
I think that
because that's a Ripple event.
If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Yeah. I only did it to see if certain events come to be.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
Shush.
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I don't know who I'm talking to here. I'm talking to Becky. I want to be optimistic.
I think there's something there. Judge thinks so too. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Oh, this guy's so creepy in hindsight.
That was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no.
I mean, just look at his eyes. He's like not looking at anyone. He's got that vacant look.
Only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive.
How do you even entertain the idea of you being a detective?
He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity.
That was a missed opportunity kicking you out.
Right then and there.
Hostile.
I didn't ask for a running commentary, Calvary. I think the record is clear. Detective Marnie showed extreme bravery in a difficult situation. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what happened from you. At least you were actually there.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
Alright, what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna go scope out the place and then go inside. I think we could still save her.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. I'm gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Oh yeah, I just want to get that one piece of evidence and not the rest.
Search for the clue shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues.
I'm wondering if
the
you only
timer
need to
runs
get
out.
like the one main
Some of these
important
clues
clue,
could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
whereas the others aren't as helpful. Or do they all add up? So we'll just get the bag and nothing else. And see if the bag is all we really needed in order to save her. Have we ever just run away either? I don't think we had that option in the last one.
Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get the heck out of here.
Shit. God damn it.
Okay, so that's the same scene.
No.
So you only get a choice to help her if you find the wire clippers. If you find the wire clippers, it gives you the option. If you don't find the wire clippers, then you automatically just
I'm eager to repeat.
run away.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
And we could still say admiring.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was just doing my job.
And how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
Oh, shut it.
Caught him, dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
You're not helping.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Demanding.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
All right, going well so
Grace.
far, I think.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Although I don't know really what I think I'm
Don't worry
going
about
towards,
it.
but
You were really helpful.
let's go friendly.
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
All right, so she joined us. See if we could try to be suspicious here. Like, I wanted to be on my side, but I also want to
A rat trap.
think about other things.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the Trapper, God damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Do you want to take a break?
It has been, actually. We've seen a lot of great stuff here. Annoyed.
No? Why? Do I look like I need a break?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it like that.
Forget it. Sorry. I'm just tired. Long week.
I hear you.
I just want to figure this thing out. Put it behind me.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. A couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and...
boom.
Let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Offensive.
What are you implying? That the cops did something to deserve this?
If these are bad guys, Becky, then they are not on your team.
Tell me something I don't know.
Tell me something first.
You're just one curious lady, aren't you?
You could say that about me.
Okay. Hit me.
What's up with you and Calvary?
Now there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
Angry. Ah, resentful.
Calvary's just gotta stick up his ass.
Why is that?
Well, for starters, I'm the one who nabbed the trapper, not him. He can't stand it.
Okay, he's had some time to get over that.
Yeah, you'd think. But he keeps messing with me.
How so?
Just because I'm good at my job, I have a target on my back.
So she didn't...
I'm sure that's not true.
Yeah, easy for you to say. My dad's not around to fight my battles for me.
No one has it easy in this town.
Wow. That went south fast. So she didn't say what the real reason was for Calvary to be hating on her. And I think that dialogue option ended very negatively too. Hope I just didn't ruin their relationship.
Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Becky withheld the truth about her feud with Calvary in the history ripple there.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Yeah, I think we may have just done some damage to the relationship, which could cause problems later on. Because I kind of need them to be in cahoots with each other. We'll see.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
Kaboom.
Hey, what's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
I'm still trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trapper style.
There's no way.
You don't mean that...
Yeah.
No. No, somebody has made a mistake. There's no way.
I don't think so.
Let me see.
Stop.
Don't let go of me.
Becky, stop. It's Calvary.
What?
Before you go in, you need to know that the victim is Calvary.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think this is going so well so far.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area?
We have done some different things.
From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall and didn't hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And Officer Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck.
Alright, what are we looking for? Probably the painting. Do I need anything else? Okay, that was the ripple. Let's just chill here. Just check the painting. There's nothing else for in here. Who cares about the bullet holes? Care about this all these shaped painting. That's all that we need.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
Let's not get him on our bad side.
Evening with Felicity Graves. Going over files?
All night?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not accusing you.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
You can't blow up. You know what this looks like. Be smart.
Like I said, let's not get his bad side.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Just about every single part one has ended at about 39 minutes.
That's the end of part one. Check the logbook.
Of course,
I
skipped the first part.
You're ready to move on
because we've already seen the first part in the first episode with the trapper blowing up the first guy. Becky arrested Finn and saved the hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court the same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Felicity invited Becky to her home to review the case files. Becky and Felicity went over the files together. Becky withheld the truth about a feud with Calvary. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. Becky had an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Moving on.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
I really would have made that part 2 to before the events. because it just seems natural to me. Probably why my chapters always have part 2 beginning with a recap of part 1.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us.
Jack Calvary is a great name for a cop, though.
Cannot stand.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesino's not so lucky.
So you really think this is the trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation.
Yeah, about that.
Familiar with the
I like those shifty eyes. I didn't catch that before.
Please extend her every courtesy.
We're treating this as a copycat, and by the way,
District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Yeah, that.
Come on, you believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Annoyed.
Due respect, sir, but I don't think that going through files in a basement is the best use of my time right now.
Detective Marnie, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who decides what's the best use of your time. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. So I've been going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky.
I asked you a question.
Will you let me through, please?
Annoyed.
I want to know why you don't trust me.
Becky, look. Your little beef with Calvary wasn't exactly a secret. Questions are gonna come up. That's why I'm asking them first.
Well, I thought at least my own partner was supposed to be on my side.
Look, you just want to make sure these questions have answers, okay?
I know how it looks. If Calvary had proven I lost evidence, I'd be fucked. So yeah, motive. How come no one ever called him on his shit?
It would have caught up to him eventually.
I guess.
You have no idea. He'd film his girlfriends without telling them. One of his exes busted him for posting their sex tape on a porn site. Took 6 months' pay to shut her up.
Gross.
But yeah, they're still gonna ask questions, and the more distance you have, the better. How'd you think Sarge put you on the file work?
Don't know if I ever chose assertive before.
Why are you pushing me, Tom?
What?
I don't get it. Are you trying to rile me up? You want to go a few rounds?
The hell?
Because I will.
Oh, I'm sorry, is that a threat?
Wow, that ended a lot more negative. Hey, FlightlessBird, did you say like 10 minutes ago, maybe we shouldn't let him get on our bad side? And then what do? You get on his bad side. Good job.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn.
This shows you I have no idea what I'm doing this playthrough.
That shut the place down.
Like,
now, according to
1
Finn,
minute I'm saying, let's do X. And then next minute I'm saying, let's do 1 over X.
How can that be possible?
Now let's do negative X. Then we'll do negative 1 over X. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Although here, I don't think we've ever gone right before. And Jonathan Jimbo said, hey, Flightless.
Orderly at Las Palmas.
Should probably go right.
In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years.
And by right, I mean right first.
Uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time.
Which goes against all my instincts, alright?
On the inside. If the 3rd
you know me.
Cops were the trap.
Left is always right.
Well,
So,
He
this
connects
is
both
weird.
worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
This is legit weird to do. Now, am I gonna catch him or not? I think I should catch him. Because I think there's only been one time that we caught him before. That is if I can do the QTEs.
Like to have a little chat.
And that's never a guarantee.
This is 609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Alright. Better on that one.
Stay back. Back!
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon now!
No. You just stay back.
Hey, I only want to talk. Please. You're not in any trouble. I just want to talk.
Okay, sister. I'm not stupid.
I'm patient.
Time's up, asshole. No!
Oh, we caught him that time.
You have the right to remain
Woo!
silent. Anything you say.
So it looks like that second one was important because we walked closer to him. So in the second one, if we did say that, I don't think we would have caught him there. So it's like the game gives you two choices
Ain't looking
to
too
move
good
closer.
Right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother.
Provocative.
Jonathan Finn, what can you tell me?
He killed my brother.
Did you know him?
Yeah. Bro used to use him as a punching bag. He used everybody at the orphanage as a punching bag. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Dirty Cops Hate News.
Dirty cops ain't news, LeMay. You ain't got shit.
Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
Hostile.
You wanna keep fucking with me?
Hey!
We're not done yet.
Get this crazy bitch off of me!
Hey, Frankie. He was quite the ladies' man, huh? Always knew how to find a date.
What? Ah!
A girlfriend. Who was he seeing?
No.
Who was he seeing, numbnuts?
No one, really.
What does that mean?
Well, he met some escort online. Showed me some pics, like, X-rated stuff. Last time I talked to him, he was setting up a date. So what, is that a crime?
Last time I checked.
We got a lot out of him on that one. That was interesting.
Jesus, Becky. Putting on quite a show. I almost had to jump in.
Yeah, I was
No,
fine.
Just hold him back. Just had to speak a language that he could understand.
Good call. This stuff about LeMay and the guys in the 3rd precinct, is that what you were dealing with back then?
Teller was the ringleader over there. Kept his cards close to the chest. But I knew something was up. That's why I left.
You have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag them through the mud.
Yeah, I gotta keep that blue nice and clean, huh?
We have bigger fish now, Tom.
Ooh, different interactions. I like it. Like it a lot.
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Relax.
Spent some quality FaceTime with Brother LeMay.
No, do tell.
Frankie was setting up a little rendezvous with a hooker the night he died. Just like Calvary.
Really? What do you think it means?
I think it means the trapper might be a woman.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, I'll see you at the house.
They're not wrong. I mean, it's complicated. There's a very good twist there in that story.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Now, I went back and forth on this decision, and I was talking to John in the comments that said, you know, I really would like to see what happens if we get him against us. Then he's like, wouldn't it be more interesting to get him for us? Because then we could see if Felicity runs when she's in the basement, will he come to her aid? And that made me go, that's a good idea.
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
Although I really would like to see Felicity die in this run if I can. But at the same time, it's still a new wrinkle that we haven't seen yet. And her dying is just her dying.
All clear.
I mean, there's probably nothing fancy about that.
All right, give us 5.
But if we could see something totally different that we might not have thought of, that would be cool. And if it doesn't work and she ends up dying because she runs away, then we still see that scene. This just gives us an extra opportunity for something different, providing we could actually get to that scene.
This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Which is not a guarantee.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Okay, what are we looking for? Is there anything, trapper evidence? Trying to figure out what I want. What is this? Let's just grab this. It's left. Left is always right. Let's grab this as well. I don't think we need the tent.
What is all of this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
It was a pretty good one, too.
See, I thought that had a dialogue option, and it did.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
And what do we want? We want to sympathize, right? let's try to bounce back and forth.
Murder's murder. It wasn't self-defense.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
Okay,
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Raminsky. His last victim.
Troubled.
That's not entirely true. Rominsky may not be his last victim.
What?
Detective Calvary was just taken out in a manner very similar to the Trapper's MO.
Cutting it close, my God.
What?
Nothing,
That was
I guess
different.
he wasn't finished.
That was very different.
I need to take this. You gonna be alright?
I'll be fine.
Go.
Hey.
Or maybe that's not different. I don't know, I just feel that's different.
I don't know, I'm not sure.
I mean, that's one of the problems with playing the game multiple times. Sometimes it kind of blur together, so you're not really sure what you've done and what you haven't done.
Less and less, but without proof that
Which is
Adam's
great
still
because
running
it's
around.
always a fresh experience to me.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
If he started killing again, he ain't gonna stop until he either gets caught or he gets what he wants.
Well, let's hope it's the former.
Then let me help you do it.
Why?
This is penance. Look, there's something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
Let's say it's insane because I don't think that's... Wait. Ooh. I don't know if this is a choice where it matters yet. Hope not. I hope not. I hope not. If it is, then we're just gonna go down this route, okay?
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. I could take you out in a second.
Okay, good. That was not the
Police
choice.
would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
Yeah, because it didn't mention the wires this time, right?
Do it.
Okay. So that ended well.
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up. Becky. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think that went well. I still don't know where this is going to end up, but...
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper has escaped from prison just days before he was to face the final curtain for his crimes. Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of numerous first responders during a reign of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
He overpowered me.
You weren't in the room with him. He's a big guy. I doubt you could have done any better. And why didn't anyone see him leave?
Becky, don't even try. This one's on you.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating the manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need. Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
You need me out there.
Sir, I think I could be a lot more effective out in the field.
Becky, why don't you just stick with the case files?
Tom.
I will handle this.
So.
Because I never chose that option before.
What the hell's going on with your partner?
I think she's in over her head, making mistakes. I don't know what's going on in Marnie's head anymore.
Do you trust her?
I don't know.
Keep an eye out.
A lot more darker response as well. Yeesh. Alright, this time we're gonna go left. We haven't met Simon yet, which is interesting.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
Let's see. Respectful?
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
And I'm a reporter.
No, ma'am, I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter doing some research on the Trapper case.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea why the Trapper might want to harm your husband?
He did more than harm that son of a bitch. He killed him. Tore his damn throat out, and thank God for it. At least someone had the balls to put that scum in the ground. I would have liked to shake the Trapper's hand. Did me a favor.
Disapproving.
Miss Johnson, you should have told the cops if your husband was abusing you.
What are you talking about? You don't know shit. I called the cops on my husband 3 times a damn week. They never came. They didn't give a good goddamn till something happened to one of their own.
Wow.
Okay. Sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
Okay, I don't think I got a lot out of that. And what's worse is I don't think I got the information on Simon, right? And again, if I can't go to Simon's, I can't alert Felicity what's going on, which puts me in a very bad spot. So I think I may have completely screwed this up already. But I did say I want to do things differently, and I am doing things differently, so it is what it is. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey! Hey! You wanna show yourself? Huh? What the hell do you want?
See right there, her hand? You can kind of see her hand reach up for him.
This is 609. In pursuit of an unknown suspect. Average height, Dark hoodie.
Please somebody can go to Simon's. Shoot. I think I really messed this up. I think I really messed this up. Yeah, now we're not going to go to the house, which means the whole point of this playthrough of getting Felicity down to the basement
the crime scene
isn't going to work.
Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Shouldn't have tried something new. I should have just gone with what I know. Let's make sure we get all the evidence here. I don't think it'll matter at this point, but we can try, right?
Ugh. Bloody mess. Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun.
Shouldn't have said disapproving. I never said it before. I'm kicking myself over that one. I really am.
Hey. Now what is that? Son of a bitch. Gotcha.
Yeah, you see, my idea behind this is that Simon set up the recording, hoping the police would find it. That way, he can frame Becky for everything. I think he's been working towards this.
Huh.
Like, this plan of his is coming together.
Okay, now who's this?
That's why he changed. He changed just so that it looks like two people.
Oh my god. That's from the widows.
And one of them is Becky.
Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
So maybe he knew that Calvary would videotape him. You know? Because our partner knew that. So maybe Simon overheard that from someone. I do think I'm going to confront her here to try to do something. Because right now it's not looking great, I will say. Although it is weird that she's wearing the same hoodie.
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will, just...
Could you start talking?
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. If you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the Trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
oh
right
my God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who? For you to think that I could do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, this looks a lot like our exploratory playthrough at this point. So far, it's like all of the things that we did before are sort of coming together.
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Finn took Becky to the house where Adam Jones was raised. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. The camera contained secret footage of Calvary's murder. Tom told Becky that Calvary secretly filmed his partners during sex. Becky found a hidden camera that contained secret footage of Calvary's murder. Becky apprehended Vernon after he ran away. Vernon revealed his brother's links to cops. Vernon said his brother met a prostitute on the night of his murder. Becky had a good look at the figure following her. But again, all these threads, we haven't been able to do anything with them. Becky aided Finn's escape so he could find Adam. Becky told Finn that Calvary was murdered and trapped.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
Temple Bar. Are we with Felicity? We are.
You still think it's me?
Becky, I have to be honest, but it does kind of look like you, and that's not going to help your case.
If that was me on the footage, then why would I show it to you? I mean, why wouldn't I just kill you back at the cabin?
You kind of almost did.
Touche. The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
All right, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them, and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on, where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom, and the hoodie guy comes out. Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. The second target, the orderly, arranged a meeting with a girl, an escort, the night he was killed. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. Maybe the trapper is using a hooker to lure his targets to a premeditated murder site. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Don't worry, detective. You're safe with me.
Don't drink, don't drink, don't drink, don't drink.
No one's ever safe in this town. Maybe Finn's right. And Adam Jones is the one behind all this. It could be why Finn clammed up when he heard Calvary bid it. 'Cause he knew it was Adam finally making good on his promise to get him out of jail.
You know what? It's pretty late.
Yeah.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
Yeah, we can't get her to go to the house. It's so annoying. I screwed up at the graveyard.
See ya.
Or the Undertaker. That ticks me off. Wait, low battery? I thought Finn called us here. Didn't Finn call us last time? Now, if I can do one thing different, I would like to do this different, but this is really hard to do. And it's very quick. and it's very hard to do. So I'm gonna do my best. Yes, we got her. Him, whatever. Okay, okay, we did something different at least. Kind of helped that I knew where those QTEs were going to be this time, although there could have been a third one.
I need a trace on license number 2018116.
License 2018116 returns clear and is registered to a vehicle belonging to Simon Hillary.
It's a medical examiner? I need backup. Now. In pursuit of the trapper. I repeat, I need immediate backup.
So this is another way that you can catch the trapper. Interesting. Wow, we are flying.
Contacts. Who would you like to call?
Felicity. Oh, no, that's not Felicity.
Simon Hillary is the trapper.
You hear me?
Yeah. I'm heading to his house.
Okay, Becky. I'm gonna meet you there. Be careful.
Well, I wanted to get Felicity killed, but I guess that's just not gonna happen. All you fans of Felicity, don't worry. No F's for you. But I don't think I need to let Finn out then. Yeah, there seems to be multiple routes to get to the trapper. Although I think there's only one route to get, you know, a combination super team of Felicity and Becky.
This is Officer 609. Simon is the trapper. I repeat, Simon Hillary is the trapper. I'm at his house. Heading in.
Okay, so let's do things differently at least here. Antitrust. What is that?
Don't move. Don't
He
move.
teams up with Adam?
Huh. You got me.
You got what you wanted.
Simon, you've gotten what you want, haven't you?
You don't know what I want.
You want revenge on the people who hurt you. And Johnny? He was never supposed to go down for this.
No. You weren't.
Drop the knife. Just come in.
Why
Come
is
fast
Finn
and it
working
will all
with
be over.
him?
You've got what you wanted.
No, Detective Marnie. What we wanted was a future.
Yeah, why are they
We
working
never had
together?
one. And thanks to you, we never will. Freeze! Wait, don't shoot. That crazy bitch is trying to kill me.
Simon, on your knees now.
Oh, tension.
Please arrest her. She's crazy.
Down on the floor, Hillary. Now.
Oh, he's gonna believe me. Oh! Ooh. Take the shot.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law.
Alright, so there are multiple ways to catch the trapper. How about that? Becky aided Finn's escape so he could find Adam. Finn found Adam and joined up with him. So I don't understand that. Why did he go? Why did he join Adam? I mean, why join Finn? Becky told Finn that Calvary was murdered and trapped. Finn found Adam and joined up with him. Yeah, why did that happen? I think I played the game so much the game doesn't know what's going on anymore.
Detective Becky Marnie has been investigating Hillary in connection to the murder of Detective Jack Calvary. Simon Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police department, has been arrested. According to files we've obtained from an anonymous leak within the police force, Detective Marnie was implicated in the notorious 2012.
So I guess this is redemption run number 2.
Previously attributed to Jonathan Finn.
Is that a bad thing?
These reports as nothing more than a vicious smear.
To do a redemption run in a different way than before?
Detective Becky Marnie may have aided in the escape of convicted serial killer Jonathan Finn.
I mean, maybe?
Jonathan Finn is still at large and is considered armed and dangerous.
Never mind.
An investigation is ongoing.
Never mind.
Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press.
So he's at large now. I wonder if he continues Adam's legacy. That would be a really neat way to end it.
All of us on the force are very grateful to Detective Marnie. Thanks to her tireless efforts, the Trapper has finally been brought to justice.
He never suspected Simon Hillary. He fooled us all. Well, not all of us. Not my partner.
Marnie, she's a tough nut to crack, and yes, she's got a lot of baggage, but I should have trusted her. She was right.
Anything else you want to add about Adam Jones?
My only regret is that I didn't nail that son of a bitch 5 years ago.
So tell us, Mr. Jones, why did you do it?
And no post-credit scene. Aw, I was really hoping. I mean, can we, like, just fan fiction and say that, Finn took up Adam Jones's legacy and became the next murderer, so to speak? I mean, Hidden Agenda 2. Finn Strikes Back. But anyway, my name is FlightlessBird. This is your Supermassive Games channel. This is our final video for Hidden Agenda. Hey, I could play this like 20 times and still probably discover new things. I think 5 is more than enough because I've had a lot of fun and I'm really enjoying the game. I really enjoy the story, and there's just some games you're not going to be able to play to its fullest as far as the completionists go, and I'm okay with that because each playthrough had a different story attached to it in some way, some shape, some form. And to know there's so many variations at play on how to successfully do something in the game, I think that's pretty amazing. And I want to say that I've had a wonderful time playing this game. I want to thank everyone who has commented on the videos, like in the videos, being a part of our community, the #1 YouTube community, all of YouTube. And I want to especially thank our wonderful, amazing Patreon supporters, Chittick, Duty, and Techno Trouble. If you'd like to become a Patreon supporter, link is in the description below. Next up, we have Silent Hill Shattered Memories. And as I said earlier, I'm working on getting the controls to work for it. I might have to wait until Saturday because I have something coming in via delivery. That's the Bluetooth device that connects to the PlayStation, not PlayStation, but the Wii remote. So I might have to wait on that. But in the meantime, I'll probably play a lot of Valkyrie Profile and starting up Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which sounds like a wonderful plan to me. I, once again, love you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. And until our paths next cross, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.